Lunova is here. I am so excited to present to you Lunova. This is Dorian and I's coffee brand we just launched, and I am so excited to share it with you. I'm gonna go into detail of like how the idea came about to create this coffee, what it's all about, what makes us different, and how it's gonna benefit your life. So I grew up in a home where coffee was everything, right? Like many of us. And I was 16 years old the first time I drank coffee, and at the time, you know, Starbucks for me was like the best. You know, I would go to Starbucks, get my frappes, get my Americanos with like 5 Splendas, you know, that was like my coffee experience back then. And then once I became raw vegan, I stopped drinking coffee for 6 years, you guys. And to be frank, I didn't really miss it. I was high on juice, on fruits and vegetables, and I didn't really miss coffee. So for 6 years, coffee wasn't in my life. And then I started eating meat again, I changed my diet, I got married, my lifestyle changed, and then suddenly coffee became attractive to me again. I started drinking coffee again about 6 years ago, and it was kind of like a gradual transition. And I remember when I was in my early postpartum days, not getting a lot of sleep with my first daughter, Colette, and my coffee ritual started to become very sacred and special. It was like my time of the day. I remember I would take my coffee on my walks. We would go out. You know, I was a new mom figuring it all out. Breastfeeding was so hard, and it was just like my cup of joy. And I was only having 1 cup of coffee because I was breastfeeding. The moment I started drinking coffee again after 6 years of not drinking it, I started drinking only organic coffee. Because organic coffee doesn't contain pesticides, and coffee is one of the crops that contains the most pesticides. So drinking organic coffee was very important to me. Also, it's better for our planet, it's better for the soil, for the air quality. Like, organic coffee is just better, you know, overall. About 1.5 years ago, I come to find that a lot of the coffee, even organic, contains mold. So then this mold-free coffee thing started coming up, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is actually pretty crazy. Mold can be very toxic to our body. It can give us headaches, respiratory issues. We can feel fatigued, tired. A lot of people can be very healthy, doing all the right things, and they still are not feeling well. And it could be because they're in an environment that has mold, or they're drinking moldy coffee. And so once we found this out, I was like, wow, I think like creating a mold-free organic coffee line would be super cool. I saw that there weren't that many options out there on the market, and I thought to myself, coffee is a beverage that millions of people drink every single day. And they don't know that they're drinking mold. Like, they're basically drinking mold when they're drinking coffee. So I was like, I need to create this. Like, we need to do this because 1, I love coffee, and 2, I want to share this with the world. So that is how this idea came about. I truly believe that when things are meant to happen, the stars align, and once Dorian and I decided that we wanted to create this, everything felt very easy, very seamless, the process. And so we began by ordering green coffee from several organic farms across Latin America, and we started sending them out to labs to test for mold and toxins, and to our surprise, all of them were coming back really high in mold. And we were like, oh my gosh, like, this is organic coffee. You would think that it was cleaner. And so after about testing 10 coffees, we finally found one that had very, very little amounts of mold. And so we were like, okay, what will happen after we roast this coffee? So we took those coffee beans and we roasted it, and then we sent it again to a lab, and then it came back mold-free. And we're like, okay, this is amazing. Like, it's now a mold-free coffee. So this ensures that our coffee is mold-free and free from mycotoxins as well. It's a very clean organic coffee. And so the taste obviously is very important. So the coffee is delicious. It's so good. I can smell it from here, and it smells absolutely beautiful. Trying the first roast. This is from the beans that we tested that came back negative for mold. And we tested like 10 beans, and this is the one that came back negative. All the other ones were positive. So this is the medium roast. We have a dark and a medium roast. I'm grinding it, and then I'm gonna put it through the Chemex. It's ready, you guys. I'm so excited. This way of making coffee definitely takes a long time, but it's worth it. Let's try it. Let's go back. Nice color. Smells good. Good. And something that was very important to us was that our coffee was super fresh. So our coffee is roasted to order. So when you order your coffee is being roasted that same week and shipped to you within days. So you're gonna be getting organic, clean, freshly roasted coffee, and you're gonna be enjoying that every single day, which is, I think, the experience of coffee should be amazing. So this is it. This is Lunova, you guys. I am so excited and proud to bring this to you because this is a product that truly aligns with our values. After God and our family, health and wellness is our priority, because if we don't have health, then we don't have anything. And so bringing a product to you guys that is going to be beneficial to your health, where you can swap it, you know, for your other coffee and start drinking a clean, delicious, organic coffee and doing something good for your health, is honestly makes me so proud and honored to be a part of that journey for you. So our coffee is now available at lunovacoffee.com, and go check it out. We have light, medium, and dark roasts. They're each very different. I truly love them all. I would have to say my favorite is the medium. I was normally a dark girl, but our medium roast is delicious, and it's the most popular. Everyone gets that one. They're all really good, and you can subscribe to it, so that way you don't even have to think about it. Your coffee's just arriving to your house, and you know that you're always gonna have it in stock, and you will never miss it. Thank you so much for everyone who has already bought it. Thank you for your trust. I truly, truly, truly appreciate it. It means the world to us and my family. This is a family-run business, and I'm so excited to bring it to you. All right, guys, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.